All right, I want to talk to you a little bit today about the topic of our tongue, in particular how we use it in speech. We do know that we are made in the image of God, and in that we get to use our mouths to create and establish things. So I want us to look at this word for tongue in Hebrew, and this is the word lashon for the tongue in Hebrew. And one way that I remember it is because here in the South, and especially in Texas, we use a phrase that says you get a good tongue lashing. And so a good tongue lashing means somebody's verbally abused you. But lashon is that word, tongue lashing, lashon. So maybe you can remember it better. It helps me. Lashon. And so with the tongue, we can create blessings and curses, and we see that even in the letters. So let's look here. This is the more of a modern Hebrew font, which was adopted in Babylon when they were in exile. This is the more ancient font or character usage. And so here we see that this is Lamed, Shin, Vav, Nun. And the first one, Lamed, is a picture of a staff, and it's reaching down like it would be to guide or direct a sheep. This is a picture of two front teeth. And we see that it means double, and it also means to bite or devour. And here we have this tent peg, which is used to establish something. And here we see a seed that is sprouting up, just sprouting up young. And these symbols, each one of them represent what the tongue can do and what your speech has the power to accomplish. And so let's look here first at this. We see that we have authority with our speech, and we are given that, and we create authority because we are made in the image of God to create things with our tongue, with our speech. And here we have double portions. Blessing or curse is found in our speech. It's used in many words with this symbol. It creates a sense of option on what you can create, good or bad, with that, or how you respond to words that oftentimes have this symbol in that. And it can mean a blessing or a curse. How you respond to it, like the word Sabbath. This is the S sound in Sabbath. So if you honor it, you're blessed. If you don't, then not so much. And here we have this tent peg, which establishes things, and that's what we do with our words. And you can also take that tent peg and drive a place in the ground and plant your seed so that your seed can be established. If you see that this hangs down at the end of a word, if it's in the middle of a word at the beginning, it sticks out like this. But at the end of the word, it is established, or it is sunk down in the ground. And that is what the seed does. And our words are to create things and to establish an environment or a culture. And so a few things that I want to make note of in regards to this is that with our mouths, we need to be careful about what we say, because we are planting things, we are blessing, we are cursing, and we create a sense of authority. And not just what we say, but how we say it, because the tongue is a tool that can hurt, or it can lead or direct. It can drive into the ground, and you can really tear up some soil with your words, or you can really build it up, or you can create a wonderful environment where you get a harvest. In fact, Proverbs 18:21, we close with this passage, says this: death and life are in the power of the tongue, and those who love it will eat its fruit. And so I encourage you to use your words in such a way so that it produces a harvest for you that you want to eat. Because you and I both know that we can create things with our words that, man, we don't want to have to eat that. And so I encourage you, and I want to end right now and just speak a blessing and use my tongue as a tool for you. And so I just declare a Texas-sized blessing over you in the name of our Lord Jesus.